Hello, it's been a minute. This past month I've been collaborating on a creative audio research project where my group posed the research question, to what extent is cancel culture on YouTube a viable tool for holding people accountable? And one of the most successful aspects of the project was the group dynamic, because Aaliyah, Saskia and I had already established a friendship. And I just really admire their creativity, so working collaboratively taught me a lot as a media practitioner in the making. Aaliyah has experience in audio, which took the weight off having to learn how to use software I was unfamiliar with on my own. And Sass knows a great deal about cancel culture, so that made the research process a lot smoother because we already started off with an idea of what we were looking for. A more problematic aspect of the project though was two of us being in isolation with COVID, myself included, when our workshop was booked to be in the edit suites. So not being able to record our work as a group with better quality equipment did slightly compromise a sense of professionalism. Unfortunately, there's only so much you can fix in post. Back in week 3, we had a brief class discussion about horror tropes in media and the importance of editing and sound. Choices of technique always relate back to concepts, so this was important to consider for audio when playing into horror tropes like uncertainty and ominous sounds, which we linked back to the apology videos and lack of authenticity from the YouTuber persona in our piece. And the chaotic nature of cancel culture on YouTube was a great concept to work with for the horror aspect of our piece, and the concept of authenticity on the platform spoken about in lectorials also really plugged into my individual learning of this module. Being able to create an imagined space purely from audio, like playing into horror tropes as I mentioned before, through sounds like receding footsteps and other ambience, is one of the most important affordances of this form of media. The idea was to create something conversational and then transition it into something more eerie, which we were able to achieve with audio alone through sound effects and manipulation of tone. Working on a creative group project really reminded me of the importance of communication, because some of our best work during the project was done over the phone. We scheduled phone calls to write up the script together, where we were able to bounce ideas off each other for what audio would work and how we could overlay it. We were also checking in regularly on our Facebook group chat, and exchanging voice memos was just a great way to help in tying the piece all together. And I know that I'll likely work on other creative group projects, and I won't always get to collaborate with my friends, so maintaining a level of communication with group members will be vital for future collaboration. After playing our rough cut in the workshop last week, we received mostly positive feedback and an appreciation for our experimentation in the piece, but we were also told what we could improve, and we made sure to take that on board while making the finishing touches. There was a level of confusion in response to the two different parts of our piece, and we were recommended to incorporate more audio in between parts 1 and 2 to explain the transition, which we did through additional audio and editing. We mostly recorded from home because we couldn't go into the edit suite as a group, so you can pick up on the difference in quality and volume without editing.